Hello everybody. In this short tutorial, I'll be explaining a bit of the advanced avatar system for Pavlov. If you want to get started with creating an avatar, follow the already existing mod.io tutorial linked in the description. This lesson starts assuming you already have one. Now, for this example, we have Walta here. Notice he has a hat and glasses. Using the advanced avatar system, we can make it so that the hat and glasses disappear depending on whether or not a helmet is present on the player. For this example, I've already separated the hat and glasses from the body. Notice that they are still being influenced by the bankrupt skeleton here. Now, once you've done that, you're gonna shift click the skeleton and each component of the character. So we're gonna start with the body here. Go File, Export, FBX, call it something like Walt Body, limit it to the selected objects, and untick the Add Leaf Bones box here. You'd hit Export, and then do the same thing again with the hat. So, got the hat here. Shift click the skeleton once again, export FBX, call it Walt Hat or whatever, selected objects, blah blah blah, add leaf bones, you get the picture. Right, once you've done that, you're gonna head on over to the Pavlov project that you've made, and we're gonna bring those FBXs in. These are some old ones I already happen to have. For the sake of the tutorial, you're just gonna assume that's the one I just exported. Anyhow, for skeleton, you're gonna do UE4 in the search bar, and you're gonna choose the one that's in Game Movement Anim Set Pro UE4 Mannequin / Mesh. This will ensure that it's using the same skeleton as the default Pavlov avatars. Same thing with the physics asset. You're gonna type in man with 2 N's. And you're gonna find the one in the same folder, SK Mannequin Physics Asset. Alright, now you'd hit import. You could create a material, you don't have to create a material, it's up to whatever you already have. Doesn't matter. Alright, we're importing it here. And we got that, and then we'll bring in Walter. Same thing, UE4. Choose the one in that folder. Man, 2 N's. One in that folder, import. Alright. You'd make a material for this guy, usually, but for the tutorial I'm not going to bother with that. Once you've completed those steps, you're going to head to your plugins folder, custom map tool, content, pav examples, avatar skins. You're going to select both of these with shift, right click, and forget about right clicking. You'll just select both of them, scroll down on this side, and drag them into your character folder. Just copy them. Okay. Now we're gonna rename this to we'll just call it Waltvatar, I guess. Why not? And this will be Walt Hat Gib. Oh, and real quick, you're gonna go back to Blender, click on your helmet, hold shift, press D, press Z twice so you get this line in the middle here. You're gonna try and bring this down somewhere near the origin point of the project. Export this one more time without selecting the skeleton, make sure it's just the selected object, and call it Hat Gib, or whatever. This is going to be the object that flies off your character's head when they get shot in the head. So you'd export that, you'd bring it in here, righto, just like you would. And that's just a static mesh. No need to worry about any skeletons on this one, you'll see. And really quick, we're gonna go to Waltvatar here, and we got some values we gotta set. So for this type of character, we don't want to do a combined player mesh, so we're gonna untick that. For the vest, that's never gonna change, so we're just gonna hit the the arrow here to make it none. Helmet, that would be the helmet that we just imported. For combined, we don't need that. And for base mesh, you're gonna choose Walt. You can edit this stuff. I might create a tutorial for it some other time, but for the sake of this video, we won't address it. Now, for BP flying helmet example, you're gonna open up your Walt hat gib here, and you're gonna set the static mesh to the one that you exported. That's just the hat on the ground without a skeleton. You compile, save all that jazz, and then open up your avatar blueprint. If you don't have one, try and make one like this. It's a child of the Pavlov mod initializer blueprint class. So you just do a is valid here, and global info plugs into that. You get your mod proxy, plugs into the target. Make sure you know you have the file name for the skin class, so it'd be Walt Vatar, and then we'll just call it Walter. So that's how you would access it, is if you have the skin name Walter here, you just have to set that some way. And you're pretty much good to go. You just got to make sure this blueprint is being referenced in your definition. So you'd have new blueprint here. I'm not gonna do that. This is just an example, but yeah, that's all there is to it. And yeah, good luck. If you have any questions, ask me in the VR Massive Discord. Thank you.